Hey, Flooring Pros, Jerry Levinson here, and we are starting to see a little bit less traffic. Rumor has it it's slowing down. So now what? Starting to see a little bit of noise from the flooring dealer group, different dealers out there saying, "Hey, traffic is coming down." So probably not a bad thing, really. As busy as we've all been, there's a good chance to get your business in order and get it together. But first rule is don't panic. Okay, let's come up with a plan. Um, what is that plan? So, first of all, avoid any knee jerk reactions. A lot of people want to cut back on their marketing, eliminate it. Take a good close look at your marketing, seeing how it's performing for you. That's a great thing to always be doing, but don't just wholesale cancel it. If you got pay-per-click advertising, some of the people are complaining about they're signing up for pay-per-click advertising and they're just not getting any business. It's a foundational type of marketing that it takes a little bit of time to build up that reputation with Google and get that stuff working well to where your cost per click goes down. So don't just wholesale cancel that. You might cut back, on keywords a little bit, hone in on certain areas. There's always strategies you can use and implement to make that work better for you. In some areas that is performing well, you might want to increase your spend. Look at Facebook marketing, Facebook, Instagram, things like that, even TikTok. These things are working really well. So the social media stuff is working. Don't lower your prices. So it just doesn't work. This is one of the biggest mistakes that people make when the economy slows down. Knee-jerk reaction, let's lower our prices to get more business and keep more customers. No, that strategy doesn't work. Listen, if you lower your prices, how do people know it without marketing? The only way they're going to know that you lowered your prices is if you spend money on marketing to tell them that you lowered your prices. They're not going to automatically know that you're cheaper now than you used to be, or cheaper than Home Depot, Lowe's. That strategy from a sales standpoint, I just posted something too. It was kind of funny that, these tile installers, the guys that are charging, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 a foot are booked out for the rest of the year, where the guys that are charging $2 a foot are looking for work. So, and it's not about charging higher prices gets you more work. It's about the way you operate your business gives you the ability to command higher prices. So understand how to operate the business better and do a better job selling. So if traffic slowed down in your showroom, you got more time, right? So implement the pipeline profit strategy. I like to do that, follow-up Fridays. Go through every estimate and call them. You can go back, as far as a year or 8 months, a year, and find out if they're ready to go. Everybody's economy changes. I mean, yeah, the recession is hurting the high gas prices. This stuff does hurt, but not everybody, and everybody has the ability to buy and the desire at different times. So, at 1.3 months ago, something may have gotten in the way of them buying from you now, and they're ready now. So if you make that phone call, I was just coaching with one gentleman that said that I really pushed him on the follow-up. You got to follow up, guys, with these leads and estimates. And the guy said he got a job where the customer said, out of 4 estimates, you were the most expensive, but you're the only person that called back. So yeah, I want to go with you on this order. So if they didn't answer you, give them a call. If they didn't answer, then send them an email. If they didn't respond to your email, then send them a 9-word text. Are you still interested in carpet for your bedrooms? You're trying to get some kind of response from them. So a 9-word text or even a 9-word email, a lot of times those strategies really work well. I had another client of mine told me the same thing. Said that he took this back. He found out, he learned about that in the master class, took it back to his people, and his people said, that's stupid. That's silly. I'm not sending a 9-word text. He's like, just do it. Just try it out. You got nothing to lose. Go ahead and send it out and let's see what happens. He says, we got responses. And some people say, no, thanks. I already went with somebody else, or no, we're holding off on the project. If they say, no, we're holding off on the project, that's in your pipeline still. You can still call them later on and get that job. But a lot of people say, yes, thank you for following up with me. I really wanted to get this done. Look, people want to get these things done. And for one reason or another, it's been delayed. So you are not bugging them. And a lot of people are skittish about this. Like, I don't want to bug people. You're not, if you're bugging them, they'll tell you you're bugging them and go to hell. But a lot of times the response we get is, hey, thanks for following up. I appreciate that. I really did want to do this. And I know as a customer myself, I appreciate it when guys follow up, because there are projects I put off. I've got one guy, I just bought a mailing list from him that I've been putting off for like 4 months. And that guy just follows up. And finally I said, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I'm ready now. So here's a few more ideas to consider. Visit networking groups. You don't have to join them, but visit them, and just have your commercial ready, meet some people, meet strategic partners. Again, you've got a little bit more time on your hands. So you visit 1 or 2 networking groups a week. If you already are involved in a networking group like BNI, then visit other chapters, expand your leads. The gentleman, Josh, that is the top salesperson at Carpets of Arizona. That guy's getting mostly all of his own leads. The company does a ton of advertising and generates a lot of leads and business, but he does such a great job at networking and nurturing leads and power partners that he's getting a lot of leads on his own. I did a great podcast with him, and it's on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. Great, inspiring talk on how to get your own business. But visit the networking groups. And then if you're involved in one, then go ahead and take the time to do one-on-ones. Do it with people that are active, are good at getting leads. Don't waste your time on everybody feeling like you're obligated to see everybody in the networking group. There are certain power partners you have, maybe painters, pest control, people that are in other people's homes, and they're good at this stuff. So take the time to nurture the really good ones and go after them for one-on-one. Social media, paid. I'm working with David Requa. We can do paid landing page for you, drive traffic to your store, or where they request an in-home estimate. That's working really well. Go ahead and do social media. The paid works well. You can do social media for free. So if you go into these community groups, pay attention to what's going on. Someone's always requesting a flooring estimate. And the way you respond to that, don't respond in the thread. You could respond in the thread and say, I sent you a private message, but send them a private message and ask one simple question. Your goal is to get a response. Don't say, hey, I'm Jerry at Carpets of Arizona. We do a great job. I have great prices. Go check out our 5-star reviews, or what project are you working on? Don't tell them all about you, because they don't care. They care about themselves and the project they're working on. So usually the question I ask is, hey, do you already have materials for the job, or are you looking to buy the flooring as well? And oftentimes they say, no, we want to buy it as well. When I do that, I don't even introduce myself. I don't say, this is Jerry from Carpets of Arizona. I just ask them, do you already have materials? Or after they answer me, then I introduce myself, because now we've established a conversation. Okay. Because they are getting inundated with people saying, oh yeah, I can do that for you. I'll be happy. And they're like overwhelmed with so many people. So asking them one simple question gets them to respond to you. It works. Try it. Post on Instagram, Facebook, do something fun, the social media. There was a great lesson from Shannon Vogel, who was saying, she came out and was doing a talk in front of an audience, and she had a robe on, coffee, and her iPad. And she's like, I just got done working all day, and I'm here going through Facebook. What do you want to say to me? Do you want to tell me that you have great low prices, or that this is waterproof flooring, or, What's the difference between laminate and LVT? And do you want to do that? Or, what's going to capture my attention? Maybe it's a funny story that you can relate, that, we all have funny stories that happen in our business. It's social media. It's an entertainment platform. Be entertaining, be interesting rather than soliciting. Dig into the Google business profile that works. So it used to be Google My Business, but now it's Google Business Profile. You can post videos. What I like, if you go in there and you post let's say you post a photo and you put a description of the photo, you put the location of where you did the install, and not the person's address, but the city, and you can even say the neighborhood if it's a well-known neighborhood, because all these help the search bots find you. That really does work, and it costs you nothing to do it. So go in there, take the time, post them. And then when you post them in there, you can share it to the other platforms. So it's really convenient, easy to do. I used to be really good about doing that. At least once a week, I would go into Google My Business and post a photo, a video. It's difficult to be creative all the time and come up with stuff, but just try your best. Look, that's all we got to do here. Try our best. So these are some ideas that you can do when things are slow, right? Get some help, hire a business coach, or join. And that's something I'm doing. I've got Flooring BS Business Systems. So we've got a few clients now, and I'm bringing more people on. So it's a lot of fun. And the people who are joining are getting instant results, able to raise your prices, able to train your salespeople better, more prepared, and anything I charge, you're going to make back tenfold easily every month, because you will get that much in additional business or revenue. So doesn't really cost you a dime. You'll make money hiring a business coach, especially if it's me. So I'm a little biased there. And if I'm not your style, then interview a couple other business coaches. I found that, hiring, because I hire business coaches for myself. And I find that it's really important to get somebody that speaks well to you, somebody that you like and respect, and that will motivate you to reach the level you want to reach. Mastermind group is great. I've been in them for years. There's a few in the flooring industry now, but even the ones outside the flooring industry where it's different industries, those are really good. Once a month, you get together, you talk about your business, a couple things where you need help on, and it's so good to get different perspectives from other people. Attend a masterclass. I've got the next one. We're scheduling it for September 15th and 16th. We haven't picked a location yet. Thinking about Florida, Nashville, somewhere in the East Coast. Always worked out better there. So we got that coming up. Pay attention. We'll announce more later on. Attend FloorCon's going to be in Tucson in November. They just had a great event at Jason's place in Ohio, a class that 105 dealers showed up to, and they got excellent value from that stuff. Yeah, of course, I want you to buy and come and visit my stuff and let me help you out. But look, there's a lot of people in here that can help you. So find the person that will help you the best. If that's Jason and Todd and those guys, that's great. Go visit them and take advantage of that. Regardless, if you go to my masterclass or you go to, say, FloorCon, the real value ends up being the networking that you do with other flooring dealers. I mean, it's just invaluable. So the content's great. You'll learn and get a lot out of it. But speaking to the other guys and finding out really what's going on in their business and how they're overcoming issues, that's just invaluable. So that's always fantastic thing, is the networking. Get flooring sales training and work every lead. I stopped doing the weekly flooring sales training, but I'm going to package it all together so you can buy it and watch it as you go along. So there'll be about 12 classes, really good for the people that are starting up and new. But if you've got somebody that's got a great personality, maybe they just need some training to help close some sales. If you'd like to talk to me about any of these things too, I've got a free 1-hour session. You can go to jerry@profitnowwithjerry.com and we'll schedule that, or send me a text message. There's my phone number. reach me on Facebook Messenger. And you guys, I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. So if I can talk to you for an hour and see where you're at, and if I can help you out, I guarantee you just that 1 hour free session, you'll get a lot out of it that's going to help you profit now in the flooring industry. So this is the brand that I am working on building. I've got some great partners coming along. So my goal, my mission is to help the flooring dealers. I want to help 100 flooring dealers in the next year become more profitable in their business, in their flooring business, and not just making money. It's about enjoying it. I think the business is fun, and I think we need to put the fun back in the business. They never left it. I just, the business has become so much, well, it always was. So always a big turnoff to me. This business has always been about product and price. And I, I just think what we do for customers in their homes is amazing. The workmanship is amazing. The results and the feeling they get when they get brand new flooring from you, it's a great industry. I used to be a pipe fitter, and that took a lot of skills, and I enjoyed doing it. But at the end of the day, who cares? There are pipes that fed gas lines, and so no matter how good and organized I made these pipelines look, and it was pretty cool, but there are pipes. Who cares? When you are installing beautiful new flooring, I mean, you're impacting people every day of their life. You really are. You're improving their life every single day by providing them the service you do. So you should be proud of that. You should enjoy your industry, and you should profit now in the flooring industry.